When I was looking for advice on how to pack for a backpacking trip, everything I saw said pack as light as possible. You're not going to need half the things that you think you will. Like, it's just going to weigh you down, leave it at home. And I'm really glad that I did not listen to that advice. I just completed a 3-month backpacking trip to Southeast Asia with a small suitcase and a backpack, and I have no regrets. So allow me to give you some packing tips if you're high maintenance like myself, but trying to be low maintenance for the moment, because some of the unnecessary things are still worth the extra baggage, in my opinion. First, let's get into my luggage stack. I've got my ride or die base carry-on in olive green and the Cowpack 26-liter duffel backpack. My usual luggage stack is my base luggage and my base mini weekender, but I would not recommend a shoulder bag for a trip like this. You need even weight distribution, so I bought this backpack even though I hate backpacks. I do think that this one is great. It has lots of compartments, it's very durable, it's water resistant. Love her down. I will say I wouldn't recommend taking a suitcase any larger than the one that I have, because you will run into like size restriction issues with some of your transportation options, and also it's just easy for it to get very heavy, and you shouldn't carry a suitcase that you can't lift yourself. You're not going to have to lift it that often, but it might happen, and so don't pack more than you can carry. And if you're staying at hostels, you might have issues storing larger luggage, but I did not have any issues with my combination. Next tip, one area where I do agree with packing light is when it comes to clothes. One, because you're going to want to shop, so you need to have room to expand your wardrobe along the way. And two, you really don't need as many clothes as you think you will. I pack using this 5 4 3 2 1 method that I found online, where it's 5 tops, 4 bottoms, 3 like dresses and jackets, 2 shoes, 1 bag, something like that. I had like a few extras, but I'll post like what the original recommendation was. And all of the clothes that I packed for 3 months fit into a single packing cube like this. And when you're packing these minimal amount of clothes, you want to think about it like a capsule wardrobe. Cute, comfy, but also functional. You want to be ready for whatever, because you're going to be doing whatever. And when you're packing, make sure the different pieces that you choose like mix and match well together, because you are going to be repeating the same clothes a lot. So that way you have more outfit options available. Tip number 3, and this one might sound vain, but I don't really care. I think that it is worth it to bring the things that make you feel good about your appearance. Like, I saw a lot of videos being like, yeah, if you're a girl, you don't need to bring makeup. It's going to be so hot. You're not going to want to wear it anyway. I wanted to wear my makeup. Like, did I wear makeup every day? Of course not, because it was hot as hell. But when I wanted to do a little light beat, I was glad that I had products available. Another thing I'm glad I brought is jewelry. You don't have to do too much. This is the jewelry case that I would bring on a typical vacation. She's a bit excessive. I opted for a smaller jewelry roll. Barely takes up space in the bag. But this last one's only going to sound excessive if you're not a black woman. But for my black women, whatever you need to maintain whatever hairstyle you decide to wear for your trip, you're going to have to bring it with you. And enough for however long you're going to be gone, because you're not finding any of that stuff in Asia. And so I brought a wig. I had to bring a hot comb for styling the wig. I had to bring some clippers so that I could maintain my natural hair if I wanted to wear my little fro. And yes, that did take up space in my luggage. And yes, I would do it again. I don't care. Next up, if you are a tampon user, make sure you stock up, because they do not be having tampons in Asia. And if they do, a lot of times they don't have applicators, and I don't know how you use a tampon without an applicator. And they only have regulars. So if you're a super or an ultra kind of girl, you're gonna have to clear out some space in the bag for those, because you will not find them, bro. And last, I recommend that everyone have some way of like documenting your trip, whether it's like on photo or video. If you want to bring a camera, I had my phone and also an action camera. Like, even if you don't post it on social media, people get like, cool like film photos from their trips or like Polaroids. I love that. Or if you're not like picture video person, like, bring a journal, something where you can just like document this moment in life and experience, because you know it's gonna be cool. And I like having records of things like that. But that's just me personally.